You met Diddy personally, right?
I ain't meet him. I was around him a couple times, but I mean, I was never like met him. You mean? But when I met him, I already was signed to Rockefeller. Like, I mean, we was at like a warehouse doing some type of. He was doing a photo shoot there. I was doing a photo shoot. I mean, but I mean, I looked up to Diddy from when I was young. You know, Diddy is like a legend. I mean, he was the nigga that you wanted to be like if you was a nigga that's young in the 90s. I mean, that nigga was that guy. You gotta remember, he before Birdman, and he wasn't even rapping. The nigga just was fly, getting money. Like, you like that's everybody's dream when they're young in the hood. You know what I mean? I think what Diddy is, I think he just got so much money. You gotta remember, Diddy been rich since like 95, right? You got so much money, you can do anything you want, and everybody letting you do it, you get out of hand with it. And now everybody wants some money, they come back and double back and like, why you do this to me? Was you saying that when I was giving you money and now you let me do it? Like, because I mean, some of the stories I'm hearing is sound unreal, even though I know anything is possible. But the fact that some guy that nobody knows made these allegations, like, and they made it like now everybody talking about it, to me it's crazy. I mean,
like what's some stories that you heard about Diddy?
I know he was burning niggas as far as the music exec type shit, like not wanting to pay people, but that's all the music execs. When you first come in the game back then, you gonna get burnt. They see you a nigga from the hood, you don't know nothing about business, they know you hungry, you good. Oh, let me sign you to this shit and burn this shit out you know what I mean? So he did that shit to a lot of people. You see, he did it to Mace, he did it to the Locks. I mean, because I was living in Yonkers when the Locks was trying to get out their contract with Diddy. But I never heard no shit like about no freaky fucking, you know what I mean? But you gotta remember, this was a different time. So back then, even if he was doing it, nobody would give a fuck. You know what I mean? All right, so you gotta think this is a time back then, the world more soft now. The world turned to some sissies. The world is sissified. You say one thing about somebody, oh my God, you get canceled. You get like the world is just you can't say nothing no more. You can't. I mean, it's like it's fucked up. Like that's why I don't respect the internet, because the internet they got the young boy that just got killed. Rest in peace to his family. Fat G's.
Fat G's.
I don't know him, but I knew who his dad was. I know. His dad. I seen his dad a couple times when I was a young person. His dad was somebody. You know what I mean? But the fact that they put that on the internet, let that run around the internet. But I had a video up there with a person biting a frog head off. You can't, no violence to animals. Flag my channel. But my young boy from down my way from Charleston Street got killed. They had him out there dead on YouTube. It's still up on YouTube. Like I said, what the God? So like it's like the powers that be that own this stuff, man. I just think like sometimes they just don't care about nothing to do with black people. Period. I mean, like period. That's why I just wish Kanye West, instead of him talking all that shit stuff he was talking, just got his own YouTube type of situation. So you can go in there, you know what I mean? Because you gotta know, though, if I write the word on Instagram, it's gonna flag my page. I can't say nigga. How the fuck I can't say nigga? You know what I mean? It's hate speech. How is hate speech if I say nigga? I said, what? This hate speech? What the fuck? But you can put somebody dying up on there, like a nigga getting shot up or anything. I was like, yo, I don't understand. Who the fuck is censoring this? They got a story on the internet about my son, right? And they talk about me in there a lot. And everything they're saying about me is wrong. So I try to get it took down. I can't even get it took down. Mind you, talking about this and I did this and that and this. And I'm like, they gotta take that shit. But you know what I mean? So I'm like, well, who make these decisions that like I mean, the shit that boy said about Gillie's son is like, wow. Who let that stay up? Who put that up? You know,
yeah. How you feel about the Charleston White situation? It looks like him and go ahead,
finish.
Him and Charleston White kind of had their relationship was kind of in the gray area. They always said slick shit about each other. But then a leaked text messages went viral last week of I think GILLIE talking to a promoter, talking about how Charleston's fake and he's this, he's that. And then that's when Charleston responded, I guess.
But first of all, he is fake. I don't understand. But I told you, this society is sissified. My era, when I was young, somebody would have been wrapped him up. He'd been wrapped up. You mean he keep on talking about like how he killed this white man and all. First of all, I read the Joe and you ain't killed nobody. You was there. You ain't do nothing. I mean, you want to be tough so bad. I don't understand it. And he don't have no skills. Ain't like he a rap. He don't rap. He don't play ball. He don't. All he can do is hate on other niggas. His skill is hating on other niggas. That's his skill. At least Gillie was out here rapping, putting work in, like, I mean, for years. I mean, you ain't, so like, even like we put working in the studio, hard work. What the fuck you do but get on here and talk about everybody else that made something of themselves? You know what I mean? But my thing is, for your age, to be that age, talking about somebody's son that passed away, is diabolical. It's demonic. It's past just entertainment. You know what I mean? Which that means you don't believe in God or karma, because you got to send yourself. You can't believe in God. So 1 minute, he had you thinking like, damn, he's smart enough to know better because he talk real smart, educated sometimes, but really he's just an insecure, jealous little man. You know what I mean? Like they talk big tough shit. Like it's like a girl. You can't beat the girl in arguing. You can't beat her in arguing. She not say better hurtful shit than you. You know what I mean? So that's what he know how to do real good. He like a girl. He know how to argue better than people. He not say better shit. Diabolical shit. But like he couldn't. If he was from Philly, he'd have been wrapped up. He would have been wrapped up. A person like him shouldn't exist. Period. I don't give a fuck about arguing with him. I would never argue with him because like he's a sucker to me. Period. Because the shit he say make him a sucker to me. You talked about putting your penis on somebody's son's grave, nigga. Like, what is you serious? And people was laughing about it. And I said, this world is backwards. This world backwards. Like that's entertainment. Until it happened to you. To your kid that's dead. My thing is this: his kid did nothing to you. His kid, or fuck Gillie, his kid got a mother. So you always talk about this, how you so righteous and you do that. So 1 minute you might want to do something nice for somebody to try to throw off you was really a sucker. Period. Like, but it's crazy though. Karma is a motherfucker, but it's going to catch up with him. Bro, mark my words, it's going to catch up with him because God watching. And I called Gillie. I said, Gillie, you cool? I was more mad than Gillie. He like, oh, I know. I said, he like, Gillie was in a meeting or something. Like, because I seen that shit. I said, what the fuck? Y'all couldn't believe he was saying, I'm talking about, bro, I could see you saying that. You catch yourself like, I think I took it too far. He kept going on and on. And the people with him laughing and like that. I said, these niggas is not men. No man talk like that. No man. I can't think of a man that would talk like that about somebody. I'm talking about even my worst enemy. I would never talk about their son died. That's like, what the fuck? So like, to me, I have no respect for him. He trashed me. He like the worst person I ever seen or heard talk in my life ever. And people really, of course, for his entertainment, they invite him to their platform because they get him views and all that. But that's gonna play out eventually. It's gonna play out because you don't have no skills. So what he do is sit back and think of the most outlandish shit he could say to go viral. And I respected that. I don't got no problem, none of that. You say some outlandish shit because you ain't got no skills, so you got to do whatever work for you. That's what worked for you. Okay. But then we start talking about somebody's son that's dead and they got a mother. And you act like you for black people and you for this and that and this and that. You got a black mother that did nothing to you, that lost her child not that long ago. And you sitting on here talking all this shit, you're going to do this and do that. You can't say that's entertainment. That's past entertainment. Them type of words get you smoked. And I ain't the type of person be on here like, I'll smoke you and all that. I don't talk like that. I don't talk like that, but you supposed to be zipped up. That's all I can say. You need to have somebody around you like, why you say that, bro? You took it too far, bro. The shit you said Gillie did don't earn the shit that he said.
It don't equate.
Yeah, it don't. Nothing equate to saying that. But I gotta think, though. I don't talk bad about the dead because they're not here to defend themselves. But talking dead about somebody's son to the father. Only if I can see you being able to do that if they your son. You know what I mean? Then it's but like just say it because you said you seen a text that wasn't even meant to be seen. You know what I mean? So this guy, man, I can't believe that everybody's infatuated with this bull. That's how I know the world is not for me. You know what I mean? That's why I don't try to be mainstream because this mainstream shit is not for me. There's nobody that's real. These niggas, these niggas is fake, man. But I knew that when I was young. This shit is fake. All this shit is fake, man. So the fans, they love it. They love into an image. They buy into an image of a person by their songs. But the songs you can just make up anything. You know what I mean? So they don't never believe that these people is diabolical. Like not saying everybody, but like these niggas is fake, man. Just think about this. Even if you look at the Meek shit, think about not posting my shit something that's free. If I did anything for you, you can't even post my shit that's free. Even if I post it. To me, that's diabolical to me. But I see you post all these niggas you don't even know. That would never give a fuck about you if you was a bum. You know what I mean? Something like that. So that tells me like, okay, even no matter how much money you get, you can still be a groupie. You can still like want to because you want to be something. You hype that you're in a position where instead of using it to be like great and know the history of what black people been through and where you from and like how you can make a change. Because everybody's gonna die. You live here for a little bit of time, you die. You can't take the money with you. The thing that matters is what you did while you was here. So even though I had less money than you, I did way more shit to help people than you. Because somebody told me when I was young, they said, when you give somebody something that you, like if I just went out there and gave a homeless person something that I don't want, it'll still be a blessing behind it. But he said, if you give somebody something that you want, that you could use yourself, you get more of a blessing. So that's what I always used to do. You do more, as much as I can without me, going destitute. But like, So like, mind you, there's a lot of people I did stuff for that's not rappers. They don't have no voice. That can never pay me back. I got a little brother right now, Wiz. He the one that's doing the thing for the dirt bike park. He trying to get a dirt bike park built. So I mean, he do this nonprofit thing, right? I met him in prison, right? He ain't have nothing. This was 2002, right? I found out. So we went to a work release after we got out of prison. I see where he was about to live at. I moved him in my crib, bro. I said, man, yeah, I can't live there, man. Come on. I mean, mind you, from South Philly, so you know niggas like don't trust South Philly niggas. Moved him in my crib. He never left. It was only supposed to be temporary, but he never left. Now he's like a church person that's doing all these big things, right? But at the time when I did it, he was a goon out here doing the wrong shit. I mean, but you know, I did it because I could do it, and we met in prison. I mean, so like most niggas would have been scared of him. I mean, but the type of shit I was doing, like a person like me could never do because they weren't respecting because. Not saying he a bitch or nothing, but like he just never did nothing for them to know if he is or not. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not saying he wouldn't do it, but he just never did. Because though, like, you know, when I was young, I was doing all type of shit. Like, not because I was tough, because I just felt like I had no hope. So I ain't give a fuck. Like so I understand what that look like. And I know what it feel like when you don't got no hope. So if I say, nigga, that I'm cool in jail and ain't got no hope and I got money, come on, nigga, you with me. Don't even worry about it. You ain't gotta pay me back because I know you probably never can pay me back. I'm doing this because I can. That's just how I think. But poverty affects everybody different. Some people get affected by poverty and like, oh, these niggas laughing at me. I'm going to stun on these niggas. Even when I was broke, I had a lot of friends. So I never felt like I wanted to stun on my niggas. I was like, I want my niggas to come with me. You mean? So poverty affects everybody different. But if you can't do something for somebody that looked out for you, that say a lot about you. Fuck all this other shit. People making all this noise saying who she should do this and do that for this person or that person. But when you don't do the bare minimum for somebody that try to do so much for you, it's like, to me, it's like, say a lot about your character. You know what I mean? I remember him and Nate was going through it. I said, oh, y'all going through it? No, come here. Took these niggas on the balcony upstairs in the studio. Yo, listen, y'all got squash this shit, man. Listen, we trying to get this money. Then after that, I said, all right, now put both of them on the song and they squads. I got a song, I think I Appetizer 4. It's a three, one of them CDs. I got both of their squads in one song, all of them. And they always cool ever since. Mind you, they shit was like serious. Like, I mean, so I'm like, nigga, I'm the nigga that love y'all niggas for real. Like, well, you should never have a. So if you got a problem with me, fuck you signing somebody else, somebody younger than you that I think he only fuck with people that don't have no threat for as being good lyrically. You know, rap now is not like lyrically. Rap now is like just anything, like say anything.
Lil Snoop can rap.
Who?
Lil Snoop.
Well, I know, I'm talking about but he not here. I mean.
Oh, okay, I get you.
I'm talking about like niggas from Philly.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean the little nigga Snoop could rap. That nigga was hot. Yeah.
Hey, wait, hold on. No, I don't want to get too far off subject. So Charleston White's angle is that GILLIE, most of the people that he interviews, most of the rappers that he interviews, they like, he even got Tuka's mom from Chicago on the phone, and a lot of these rappers that GILLIE interviews diss the dead, just like, you know.
They what?
Most of the people that GILLIE interviews diss the dead or diss Tuka before.
But my thing is this: they got beef, rap beef. Charleston White is a 50-year-old man. This is somebody's son that died. That's not the same. These niggas that beefing in Chicago, these niggas that beefing, they killing each other. I mean, that's different. You talking about somebody's son that died tragically not that long ago, and you supposed to be a activist type nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with none of the niggas that be this niggas that's dead, but that's what they do now. But you're a grown man that don't rap. You feel what I'm saying? So the shit he's saying don't make sense. He always trying to out-talk. Like, I remember he said, fuck Nipsey. No, I'm talking about Nipsey Hussle. I ain't talking about his real name. Like, shut the fuck out of here, nigga. You think I'm gonna fall for that dickhead dumb shit, nigga? You was just a hater, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't say fuck Nipsey. I said fuck. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you talk. I mean, it's like, I've been seeing he was a sucker, but you know, I don't say nothing. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't even. He ain't say nothing about GILLIE, so I just would have kept watching. Like, this nigga. Mind you, the thing is that he's smart enough to know that he wrong. Cause sometimes he talk, you like, damn, this nigga smart as shit. Then you see him talk again, like, oh no, this nigga really insecure. I rape women. Yeah, I rape bitches. Like, who says that, man? You have no class. Like, you, like, to me, you just like, you trash to me. So I would never respect you. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, and all that tough shit he talk, it sound good on the internet, all that. I would never talk like that on the internet. Cause I mean, that's why I know he ain't about that life. I mean, he talk too much, he talk too tough on the internet. Then he talking about telling. I mean, like, you all over the place. He all over the place. Then I see him crying over some white boy. I'm like, this nigga, he's like a lost person. And then people embrace him because he's just a train wreck. You know what I mean? People love train wrecks. You know what I mean? They love train wrecks.
So by you being the voice in Philly, is Charleston White banned in Philly?
I can never see nobody banned in Philly, but if he get caught out here slipping, he probably be zipped up. You can't ban nobody unless you work at the airport. You know what I mean? Unless you're a government official, nobody can ban nobody from say the biggest gang in LA say they banned me from LA, right? I can still go on an airplane to go to LA. You know what I mean? Not saying when I get there, who knows what might happen to me. You know what I mean? So banning somebody from somewhere is not a real thing. Now, when you come here and the wrong person see you, you be zipped up. So I don't say ban you from nowhere. My thing is, why do you want to even come here anyway? Risk your life to come here to try to. I mean, like my thing is this: stay where you at, man. With your little, I mean, just stay where you at, bro. Because my thing is this: if it made me feel like this, I'm pretty sure other people feel like this. Because I don't care about all the other shit, arguing, and I don't care about none of that. But when you start talking about somebody's son, man, you know, I take that personally. Like, I mean, like that's like, and you got to send yourself. That means you don't believe in God, man, or karma, or none of that, man. Like, I mean, because he took it too far. He didn't say one thing. Yeah, I'm gonna call my son. You can't call yours. What? Like this nigga, I'm gonna put this on you. I'm gonna go to the grave. I'm gonna put this on. I mean, I was so mad, right? That I was ready to cry, bro. Like, I got mad. I was, bro. I was so mad. It was like he was talking to me. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I mean, I have no respect for this guy, man. That guy, especially for his age. I don't know how old he is. He's like about 50 or something. Like, I don't know, but
no, he's 46.
Well, you 46. That's 50. Man,
Yeah.
that's 50. That's 50. I mean, you should know better. Like it's nothing. Say to you, if you got a son,
I got a daughter.
it's nothing that you could do to me that would make me talk about your daughter if she passed away. Nothing. She has nothing to do with nothing. Even if you did the worst shit to me in the world, there's nothing that could make me talk about your daughter that passed away. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's nothing. I don't even think about her. She has nothing to do with it. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna bring the problem to you. Your daughter has nothing to do. That's a sucker move. I mean, and the fact that people agreeing with him show me that I don't care what this society think. This society not for me. I mean, I seen these niggas. They got a fucking man that's earned the right to be able to be inside the girls swim club. In the girls swim club and saying because he trans whatever. So they let him be in the girls swim club and all the girls quit because they're like, we don't feel safe for him. Changing clothes in here with us. And the society like, no, he has a right to be there. I'm like, this society, man. This world is changing so crazily backwards that I don't fit. That's why I'm glad I'm old already. I can't imagine being 20 years old in this shit. I mean, because this shit is like is ass backwards, man.
When you spoke to GILLIE, what was his temperature like? Did he sound all right?
He was in the meeting. He's like, oh, I know you feel. He's like, oh, I know, man. Don't worry. He was like on some shit like dismissing it. He was less agitated about it than me, but I'm more passionate than GILLIE. You know what I mean? I'm like more like, you know what I mean? I've been trying not to be, but like I hate when somebody do something wrong that somebody didn't deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like even with me, much as he did some sucker shit to me, I don't like this Puff Daddy shit. People talking about him like that. I don't like it. I don't think he deserved that. I mean, he deserved it. Me talking about the shit I talk about him. He deserved it. He don't deserve. I don't think he deserved all that other shit. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, I saw the work ethic he put in. I saw how he good as shit at rapping. I mean, he deserved what he got. But when you get a lot, you got big responsibilities that you got to do now.
But come on, man. How you feel about Diddy calling him daddy while he was in the pool? Come on, man.
I know that's Puff Daddy slang, right? But I mean, people can say what they want to say, right? If you over Diddy house writing songs for him and he paying you millions of dollars, whatever he paying you, right? He say Diddy daddy to you, like if you know you ain't about that. Like, you mean what you really? I mean, like you can let that shit fly over your head. You mean me personally, of course, I'm like, oh, what you mean about that? That we don't say, I mean, I'm different though. I'm confrontational. So like. Diddy probably wouldn't even fuck with me because of how a lot of people don't fuck with me because of how I am. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather not fuck with a nigga because like I'm not gonna be fake for somebody like to fake me. I start first. You know what I mean? But see, I believe in God. Like I don't know who God is or what he is, but I know it's something that run all this shit that he got me. Whoever that entity is, they got me. Because I always survive and win. Like, I mean, even when I think it's over and it's bad, it always come back around and I always win. You know what I mean? Period. I mean, I got shot 10 times, bro. I'm from Philly. Like, but think about all the shit these young boys doing now. I've been did it. I done seen eras of this shit. You know what I mean? I was up State Road in 95. Niggas wasn't even born yet. I was in Fulton County with Young Thug and them was in 2000 for a homicide on 7th floor in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So like, so how a nigga don't want to come talk to me and fuck with me when I've been through it all, so I could tell you certain things. Now, but I'm not the type of nigga to be on the internet giving advice. I don't think I'm qualified to give advice. I could just tell you how it affected me and what I got out of it. You know, everybody like to give advice and shit, but you mean because some young boys got their shit figured out more than me. I done met some young boys that's so advanced. I'm like, damn, you advanced. Like even like you advanced.
Yeah.
You know but when you raised up in chaos, it's hard to be normal and be right all the way. You know what I'm saying? You raised in chaos. This your mom smoking. You're in jail. Your niggas getting shot, killed. That could become the norm when it's not the norm. And it take a lifetime to try to get out of that. And the only reason I'm trying to be different because I don't want to be that. I want to be better than that. You know what I mean? But it's a mindful thing. Like, I mean, I'm like, I got to change this about myself. I'm a realist with myself. I got to change this. I got to change that. Because it's easy to not give a fuck and be a hater and just talk bad about everybody. It's easy to do that. I mean, it's easy to say LeBron, he a bum. I mean, when you can't even make a layup. That's society for you. You know what I mean? Imagine if you only could talk about something if you was just as good or as the person that you're talking about. Nobody really be say nothing because most people don't have no skills at all. You know how hard it is to sit there and write a song that people gonna like? You know what I mean? So you can easily say that shit corny, but like, let me see you try to do it. You know what I mean? Especially so like, I always look at people like, I don't just say somebody's corny or something. You never hear me talk bad about music or nobody music. Because I just know music is objective, but plus I know how hard it is to do. You know what I'm saying? So even though some people lyrics be kind of corny, but I'm like, I mean, they trying, they doing it. But a person that's a fan can just say anything with no skills of their own. You know what I mean? But that's when it comes to that society made you. It's just like society can break you if you let it. Because without the people buying your music, you're not nobody. So you got to please the people to a certain extent. You know what I mean? But you just got to remember that it's all fake. I think Meek don't know how to cut his character off. He go in the studio, talk all this drug shit and gangster shit, and then don't forget to turn it off. And just be a businessman and be like an A-list celebrity.
So wait, before he blew, can you confirm if Meek was hustling before he blew up? Was the shit he talked about in his music?
He hustled some weed for one day. He got from my man. I mean, my man, he knew from me. Like he never hustled. Like no. He just, the case he got when he got locked up. He hustled like that. I think he had it for like 2 days that weed. He got locked up for that. But like, no, he didn't hustle. He's not a hustler. He's not hustling at all. And they say, my thing is nothing wrong with not being a hustler. But my thing is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a smart thing to do. Now that I look back on it, but you know what I mean. But so when you talk about it, like, but no, he never. Like I sold bricks for real. Like he even tell you that. You know what I mean? Like that's nothing to be proud of, but that's just the risk I took. I feel like it was worth the risk at the time. Now I wouldn't do it because I'm like, I know I get money other ways than that. But like, you know what I mean? So I think Meek don't want nobody around him that could like maybe say these things about him, but he's got to understand that don't make you a bad person because you ain't hustled before. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? But he want to seem like that and want to talk like me. Mind you, but bro, you know how to say it real good and it seem believable. You getting rich off the shit. That's better than somebody selling drugs. I would rather be a person that didn't sell drugs that could get rich off music than the person that sold drugs and be able to say I'm real because I sold drugs. Who gives a fuck if you sold drugs? That was dumb for real. I just didn't. I mean, but you know, I did it, and I can say I did it. I guess he want to be able to say that he really did it because he talk about it in his music. But it's an entertainment. That's why you need a person like me, nigga. I don't give a fuck about if you really sold drugs or not, nigga. I mean, you not say it real good and real decent. I mean, Rick Ross was a CO. Think anybody give a fuck? I mean, he a CO. That nigga music good. The fuck? I don't care. He's a CO. I mean, I hate him when he lied about it, but I don't give a fuck. You hot as shit. You know what I mean? But some people, I think when you want to be street and you really not, you feel insecure and you feel like you got to overcompensate when you don't got to. You know what I mean? Everybody don't sell drugs.